Go work out so you won't act out. That support your self-control. So, do you know how sick it is for folk to love to see you broken? Just for them to feel good about themselves. Do you know how sick that is? That's some completely sick shit. If I see you broken, how about I help you or correct you or motivate you or give you an example of what can help you be free, instead of pouring you down when you should be lifted up. But how many of us supposed to be lifted up? But we only want to be lifted up if we see somebody else down. When you receive genuine love, you don't need to respond and feed into lust. You remember your worth. You remember your value. You start remembering your talents, your gifts. You start remembering the power of your flow, that positive energy. Ooh. Every time Satan distracts anyone who have a desire to seek God, to live for God, if you don't have your eyes focused on Satan, if you don't have any strong attachments towards people, and heal from it, heal from every attack, not only you can be above Satan, above the people, but receive genuine love from Most High. You know, when people send out warfare and attacks, they don't use thorns, they use lust. This is scary. This is scary. They use being nice, they use gifts, they use manipulation to cover up what their genuine attacks are, their motives are. And you maybe can see through it, or maybe you can't, because maybe you've never been exposed to it. Maybe you never got hipped on to game, but it's really all game. But the sweeter part about it is, if you've been broken before or manipulated before, you can read through that, because it's a familiar spirit that comes through. They want to do a repeat. But if I was to take advantage of the brokenness and the baggage and the rejection and operate out of lust and from everything I've been through, if I was to take advantage of all the mistakes, it was to be accept wisdom from every mistake I made. What would be the opposite of being lustful? I mean, because people want me to have this reputation of, I'm a loose cannon. I want to go to bed with everybody. It's what my enemy's saying. Oh, I want to let that spread wild with everybody. That's what my enemy's saying. My enemy said, oh, you're lustful towards men and women. That's what they're saying, but my actions saying different. And if that's not the case, then what is the setups for? What is the destruction for? One must see light at the tunnel, even in the midst of chaos. The chaos is to block the light, but the chaos is confirming light is coming. Breakthrough is coming. Healing is coming. A change is gonna come. So you can speak as well as you feel about yourself. And dirt on me as much as you want, but you will be upset when my actions don't line up to that. That's a you problem, not a me problem. But my question to these people is, what happened to your self-love? And do you know what genuine love is? A lot of people promote lust is because they don't know what genuine love is. Genuine love will make you want to put lustful acts away. Genuine love will make you forgive the addict down the road, or that drunk you seen at your job site. It'll make you forgive the addict supervisor that you have. It feels good to heal. It feels good to take ownership in it, in the chaos, because I know the point of the fight, the rejection, the brokenness, is for me to detour and never seek God. Excuse me. But in this earthly realm, it's for me to live foul. And in this court case, it's for me to be broken and for me to go to prison. But I never seen some people who don't have no love for God, no love for themselves. I never seen so many people who want to shame. I want to shame you for being a 304, but I got some people I know who participate in those same activities. I'm going to shame you for being an alcoholic, but I smoke crack and do powder in my job site when nobody's around. So it don't make sense. It don't add up. And oh, for higher ups, oh, I'm going to, since you are just a civilian, I'm going to talk down on your issues, micromanage you, but I dare you not be healed when you can check me and my ego. Yeah, I do pounds of cocaine. I don't got no room to be talking about nobody when I'm not a product of what I want in the community. This is what behind the mask of people who project. It's ugly. Self-love, God's love would say take off the mask. Stop projecting negative energy on your neighbor, your sister, your brother. Stop thinking the worst, but really deal with your root issues and love yourself. Stop being jealous. Stop trying to think everything revolves around you. Stop Stop trying to be a gatekeeper of blessings or breakthroughs when really we all are filthy rags. Real talk. I could put myself in that mix. I know I'm a dirty, filthy rag. But for folk for thinking I'm going to stay there, you got one thing coming. You got another thing coming. Because if God approved that, then you win. But if God don't approve that, you fighting against that grace over me. But yet, meanwhile, he's questioning and asking, wondering, when will you arise? When will you wake up? When you stop operating out of ego, thinking you are meant to be put on this pedestal and put down someone else for illusions to feed your ego, your pride, for ruin others' reputation, but you can't be accountable for your wrong that you do. Ugh. Oh, shoot. The enemy can send in warfare to make one humble, but he wants to keep it at this temperature of you being broken, you're lost, you're confused, and that no one loves you. That no one loves me or no one loves you. Yeah. I use that to my advantage, and I say to myself, nah, I'm gonna use that to my advantage and let that remove everybody that's in my path that's manipulative, that's narcissistic, that's controlling, that's jealous, that's hateful. I'm gonna let that remove those out of my path. And I'm gonna check me along the way. So many strongholds. Woo, 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 Jesus Christ. So many strongholds. If I didn't have love for God, I've been with a fell off. I've been with a, woo. Forget projections of what people want me at. Or would have been somewhere worse. The strongholds of addiction, the strongholds of lust, the strongholds of loneliness, the strongholds of bitterness, the strongholds of unforgiveness, the strongholds of just about everything that led me to being broken, for me being loose, for me being entertaining folk who want to have boundaries and control. It's because I didn't have any control, didn't have any boundaries. But I notice the moment I have boundaries, it pisses people off who desire control. So what helped me not to be angry at these people is to remember self-love, God's love. But also remember, it's the strongholds coming. Strongholds coming is proof that the fight is worth it. There's productivity. There's forward movement coming. There's healing coming. There's light at the tunnel. So it's time to do more deep digging. Not just with shadow work, but taking accountability for the things I do. I'm not moved by what people say. I'm not moved by what they want me to answer to. When real warfare happens, when real struggles happen, none of these people are around. So that's how I look at them. But again, they're not operating out of love. They forgot their own love for themselves. But love is genuine. Love brings room for correction, adjustments. It accepts your growth. It accepts where you need to heal, but still sees your identity and recognize your value. So after a while, I start understanding, wait a minute, Most High is approving this warfare. He's approving these enemies. Whoa. He must have big love for his people. He must have big love for me, even the rejected. But the love is not found in the rejection. It's moving from the rejection and going through the process that the rejection was to get away from the sick crowd and find out how much he loves oneself. He loved his creation. So we all deserve to be confident. We all deserve to be healthy. We all deserve to be sober. We all deserve to do things so we can live long and be healthy. I looked up the lifespan. Well, really, a good bit of people who listen to me or monitor me. Look up the lifespan of crackheads, cokeheads, meth heads, alcoholics, hateful, mean-spirited individuals, and find out what's their lifespan. Don't you deserve to live longer than that? Don't you deserve to find real love for your heart, your soul? Don't you deserve more than that? I remember when I was drinking, I couldn't remember things from my short-term memory, but very oddly, I can remember the childhood issues. That is bananas. Whoo, nobody can bring me back to being an alcoholic, an addict, no more, period. Uh-uh. And I'm not talking about nobody else, I'm talking about me. Maybe they didn't go through the issues I went through. They were stronger than me, kudos to them. I'm talking about my life, my issues I went through. But a good bit of people who have issues or childhood issues, they become addicts and they don't know how to stop because it blocks out their conscience and it helps them to feel free or gives them illusion of love, but it brings brokenness and it brings on health issues and it brings on a toxic cycle, downward spiral of destruction, unhealthy relationships, unbalanced emotions, no clear thought patterns. Your ego is so high, you're not giving room to be wrong and corrected and healed and growth for coming in. And a good bit of this time, there's a lot of narcissistic individuals who have heavy addictions. They don't want to deal with the karma and how they treated people and what they deserve. They fear that. I used to wonder why certain people have habits, why their habits were so strong. It's not that they just don't have self-love and love for God. They have this narcissistic mindset. My hair is growing. Love it. So I do pray a lot of these individuals that I met along the way this lifetime will find what genuine love is, because it'll stop a lot of destruction. It will stop it. I think a lot of us deserve God's love. We deserve that. Because this world Satan will steal, do all kind of things to break us down, and like, it's enough of the destruction. What about reminding others and ourselves that we deserve so much more, but not from ego? Like, I deserve to receive most high love that will motivate me to be the woman that I needed to be, that would have never put up with abuse from narcissistic individuals, that would have never spoke in my ear or invited me to lower my standards, to operate out of lust, to be a 304, to even be thirsty for man. And it was the sickest thing. I'm going to say it because it feels good to say it, and I got to get this off my chest. It was the sickest thing trying to be with a woman. And I'm not trying to go back down that road. That was the sickest thing. One thing after another. I'm not going back down that road. I'm not that type of masculine woman. Well, I'm going to put up with emotions of another female. No, I don't have that strong inner core. I don't have it. I don't want it. I know I like being feminine, and I don't want to be with a woman. And I tried it, but it didn't give me the pleasure that, or fulfillment that I really wanted. And just being with an average man is not enough. I want to get the love that reminds me that it's possible to heal and be complete. It's possible to be accepted. Even if you wild. You've been wild. I think about how folk who are judgmental, they're either religious or they wear a perfect mask, but they be having some dirt on them they don't want exposed. Woo-woo. And I find it funny because I'm like, well, if you talking that hard about others and how wild they were or how destructive they were, you should be having a clean house yourself. You should be having a clean house. You should be perfect. But it's an illusion and projection because they gotta feel good about their own struggles, so they want to talk down on someone else to make themselves feel good. But does it invite them to go get healing of their own, for their own soul, their own identity, their own confidence, their own work? But once folk like reveal what they do, or lie on me, or speak ill on me, or talk trash, do all whatever they need to do, I don't got nothing to say. Nothing else to say. There's nothing to be said. There's nothing to be discussed. Move on with your life, your best life. Because if I ain't shit, you should be coming talking to me. I would think it'd be the opposite way around, but it's not the case a lot of the time. And I'm not trying to act out of ego with saying this, but it's more of attend to things that will help you grow instead of belittling, being judgmental, projecting, being hateful, judgmental, thinking the worst, doing the most, but you not loving yourself. You're not receiving love from Most High. What is it like to receive love from God? Everyone knows what it's like. It's His presence. It's His presence. It's His presence that reminds you of who He is and who you are and what purpose is. Purpose is right now. Purpose is about mistakes, failures, correction. It's about wrong. It's about right. But it's about His love and how much grace He has over His people. And how much Satan wants to and how much Satan wants to block every believer, every one who yearns for genuine love. Satan tries to block it, stop it, shut it off, make one not believe in God no more. How can we not believe in God when He created us? How can we not believe? How could we even ever think that He's not real when He's around us? Man can't even give us that grace because man would say we're not worthy of it. But that love He has for you, He has for me, is like He sees chaos and He walks through the chaos and clears it all up and come for you. He points you out. You could be the most down, broken. His grace and His favor calls for your brokenness. And He says, I don't see you that way. I know you're hurting, but I love you. I have love for you. I have love to give to you. And I have a purpose for you. But when you receive that love, you don't look at obstacles and problems and things the same because you see how He sees you. And you get in His presence and you recognize who He is. I used to be overwhelmed by the chaos, but the chaos was confirming His presence was around. Baby, every time It confirmed his presence was around. It confirmed he had love for me. It confirmed he had opened a door for me. It confirmed he heard my prayers. It confirmed that he accepted me when man rejected me. Ooh, woo, Jesus. Ooh, I love him. It's always somebody Satan is always using to bring one down, as if my life or life is meant to be low. But when I get low, there's another blessing of reasoning to get up that God approves, that the enemy can't block or stop. I feel like running right now. Woo, woo, woo. The enemy is not in control. He can send the warfare out, but he can't control how you respond and process the warfare. Ugh. I know the enemy, man. Yeah, he'll be mad at your confidence. He'll be mad at your joy. He'll be mad at your healing. He'll be mad at you not depending on material realms, material things of the 3D realm, excuse me. He'll be mad when you're not operating out of your flesh. Oh, boy, he mad. He big mad. Oh. I ain't talking about people. I'm talking about Satan. But Satan used multiple people. The stronger the anointing that God has and the love he has for you and the anointing he has over you, the more devils come up against you. But it's not necessarily people. It's the strongholds, the spirit of the strongholds and familiar spirits that use people. That want one to forget about God's love and love for self and for purpose and for healing. Healing is expensive. It's expensive as hell. It costs everything. It costs everything. If you don't heal from fleshly ways, you stay stuck. You stay bound to those labels or struggles and become a slave to Satan. But when you find healing, you find God's love. When you find acceptance, that's that genuine love that reminds you everything's gonna be okay, it's gonna be alright, that you're blessed no matter what stage you're at in your life. No matter what you have, you're blessed, you're loved, you're cared for, you're protected. And on that note, because I sound like I'm preaching now, I gotta go. Peace out.